need to learn and accept is that you can't make a woman happy. If you last too long, then that's too much. If you last too little, then you're probably cheating on her. If you remember to take out the trash, then she's going to just remember that you didn't do the dishes. If you're paying your child support and you're paying over that and you're paying for the in-between, then it's never going to be enough money. But if you don't pay anything, that automatically makes you a deadbeat. If you make too much money and you're working too much, she's still not going to be happy. But if you cut your hours to spend more time with her, then you're a broke-ass loser that doesn't make enough money. You could plan all of the dates and all of the romance, but if you didn't spend enough money or it's not exactly how she conjured it up in her mind, then it's still not good enough. But if you don't plan anything, then you're still a loser that doesn't put in any effort. Could give her a day of self-care, but if she comes home to a messy house, then it basically cancels out the fact that you gave her a self-care day. So she's still not happy. That are too fat want to be skinny. Women that are too skinny want to be thick. Women with a fat ass want a smaller ass. Women with no boobs want bigger boobs. Women with no lips want filler and Botox. Women that are old want to be younger. If you text too much, then you're a simp. If you text too little, then you're a low effort man. If you try to help her with the laundry, all she's going to do is micromanage you and go behind you and fix it because it's not the way that she would do it. But if you don't help her with the laundry at all, then she's going to be more mad for you never stepping up to help her with anything. You could give her all the emotional support and all the affirmations that she's looking for and tell her every single day that she's beautiful, but she'll remember and only remember the one day that you fell short or forgot to tell her. If you lash out even one time, then that means that you have anger issues, but if you don't have any emotions, then you're emotionless and need to go to therapy. If you have a hobby or spend too much time with the guys, then you're not invested in her enough. But if you don't have any hobbies, then you're a simp and you need to get a life. The reality is that no matter how hard you try, it is not your responsibility to continuously make her happy because you will drown yourself trying to make someone happy that is not happy with themselves. Okay, bye.
When the Almighty created woman, he created a weird animal. Very capable of being happy.
Why do you say that?
Because women with curly hair buy a straighter. Women with straight hair buy a curler. Women with dark hair dye it blonde. Women with blonde hair dye it dark. Women with big boobs, they get breast reduction. Women with small boobs, they get implants. I mean, you can't make that species happy. If they're light skinned, they want to get darker.
Esau and the women represent confusion. She all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Raha, Kwadash, and Abraham Selda, and the apostles of the Timison who do well. A peace, blessing, and salutation to you, Aki, who are pushing this truth to the four winds of the heaven, being at the forefront of this spiritual war, to make sure Jerusalem is established as a praise here on again, as in the days of old. So it is another lesson coming to you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. Before I go any further, for brothers who don't know, because you have been living in the West for too long, according to ancient manner and custom, a man is not even supposed to approach the kitchen. You are not supposed to do the dishes. You are not supposed to take out trash. You are not supposed to do the laundry. You are not supposed to do all this menial work around the house. Because when you go back to how the ancient world was designed, there was something known as a division of labor. You see, the man provided for the house, so you needed to be out in the field. If you are a businessman, you need to be out in the street. The woman needed to manage everything around the house, including taking care of your children. When you come back from whatever you are doing outside, the woman is supposed to give account of everything which went down in the house. If there was a kid who was just being rebellious, you tell the man collects that kid. If it was under you can manage, if a woman can manage, you can collect things, then it is all right. See? If you have a woman or brothers who are married, why are you taking out trash? Why are you doing the dishes? Grown-ass men, you are doing the dishes like you. I'm not gonna say the word, man. Why would you do? Why would I do? You see? Not just doing the dishes. If my woman cook and I don't like the food, I don't eat. You see? I'm not gonna tolerate bad food, man. I'm not speaking this like I don't have a problem with women. I have a problem with women, but I understand how it's supposed to be. That's what I'm saying here, man. We all have problem with women, man. See? But to some extent, the West is through, man. At least over here, if I am married, I ain't gonna do the dishes. I ain't gonna do nothing around the house, man. Unless it is something which need a man. There are certain heavy work. For example, when I was home in the months of September and October, I think there was certain work around the house. I was home. And at home there is my mother. So we were like three male children. We are doing the heavy duty around the house. You see? My mother told me to do something and respectively, I told her I ain't gonna do that. You see, there are certain things in which a man is not supposed to do. That's why we have men who are very effeminate now, man. See? For example, when I go back home to my house in my mother tell me to do the dish. I ain't gonna do that. Unless we are only two, me and him. If there is a younger brother, he gonna do all the dishes throughout, man. That's a hierarchy. I'm not gonna do the dishes while I have a younger brother, man. No. Maybe cooking. I will try to cook here and there. See? And that's when I am in the mood to cook. You see? There is a reason why our ancestors set what we call division of labor. There is supposed to be division of labor in society so as not to bring confusion, man. You see? There is no division of labor in the West. That's why women are confused. Esau is confused. Women are confused. And some of our men are confused, man. Brothers from the Caribbean can attest to that. Your brothers from West Africa or any other part of the world. There is supposed to be division of labor. Even in the ancient, when you read the Bible, the sons of Jacob were used to take care of the flock, man. Who do you think around the house was doing the washing the dishes? Because there was other work around the house. Why are they not written in the Bible? Because around the house, they used to be female servant. For example, when I go out with the cattle and I come back, who is supposed to milk the cattle? The women are supposed to do that. That's division of labor. There's something known as division of labor. You see? If you make your son, for example, make your son always stay in the kitchen with his mother, washing dish always, man. See? In the ancient world, that was considered to be you are softy. Always staying with your mother, man. We all do that. I wash dishes, man. Don't get it twisted. Because we are living in a society. In the kingdom of heaven, I ain't gonna wash dishes, man. You see? I ain't gonna even approach the kitchen to do what, man? See? Maybe when I like to do so, nobody will prevent me from doing so, but that's not part of my duty to do that. See? A woman is supposed to be helpmeet, man. Helpmeet. See? So this is 2 Corinthians 11:3. But I fear lest by any means, as the serpent beguiled Eve though Eve through his subtlety. That's what the serpent is doing, man. Everything is confused. Everything is mixed together. There is supposed to be a clear line between what a man can do and a woman can do, man. It is that simple. Around the house, there is division of labor. There are certain things around the house in which a woman can't manage. That's where a man comes in. There are certain things like moving around because over here it's not like in the West. If let's say there is something you are doing around the house which need water, you need to carry that water with bucket from certain place to certain place. Many do that. You carry them water with bucket, or there is bricks, you need to move bricks or heavy stones, you need to move around the house. You see there is construction going all around the house, you do that. If you have livestock, many tend to livestock. If there is a farm, going to farm, you tend to those farm. You see, if you are out farming, a woman cook a food and bring it while you are farming or while you are keeping those livestock. These are known as division of labor. And you teach your son too. You teach this works. You teach your son too. Teach him to be a man. You don't leave unless he is younger, less than 11 years old. If he is 12 years old, man, coming to manhood, you don't leave your son with your woman washing dishes, man. Just being a bitch around the house, man. Emotional like a motherfucker, man. You see? When you're out in the field, you encounter danger. You see? You fight a lot. In the ancient world, there used to be conflict. You fight a lot. You see? At the age of 12, you become a man. You need to know how to handle weapon. You need to know how to tackle conflict. You need to know how to use wisdom when certain situations happen. You need to know how to apply wisdom. How can you know that you're washing dishes, sitting in the kitchen with your mother? Sometimes in the kitchen, you know, when you're around the kitchen with women, man, sometimes they come on, man. See? Sitting around with your sisters in the kitchen, sitting around with your mother in the kitchen, they are talking bullshit. See? They are gossiping. You are there listening, man. You see? That's why a lot of people in the West are bitches, man. You see? You see? Sometimes in the kitchen, women like to be idle. Your sister, you might see your sister. You're not even supposed to see your sister's side. You're not supposed to see your sister, certain part of the body of your sister, your mother, around the kitchen. See? They are very promiscuous, man. They sit around the kitchen, you are there looking, man. You see? That's where incense come in, because you are just sitting with your sister. There needed to be a clear separation between you and your sisters, your close sisters, your certain people in your family. Just sitting there in the kitchen, you're running around, promiscuous. You see certain part of the body, man. Your testosterone kicks in, and the incense right there. Or molestation, what you call molestation in the East. You see, you needed to be in the field. You needed to see other women from other family while you are in the field. Yeah, you see. See, I hope I was clear with that. Let me see. Oh, what's wrong here? I was talking, man. I was talking. Let me see. As the serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety, so your mind should be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Christ, man. You see? Let me see another scripture. This is Isaiah 46 and 8. Remember this and show yourself man. Bring it again to mind, you transgressor. Remember the former things of old, the ancient manners and custom, man. See? But you are living this world, man. If you have to do the dishes, man, just to do them, man. See? But that's not what a man is supposed to do. For I am God and there is none else. I am God and there is none like me. So these women are confused. You can't satisfy these women because they are confused, man. There is no division of labor. There is no limit to what a man can do and a woman can do. Not just sexually, man. This thing started from the basic, man. See? The next thing is just a manifestation. Men, you want to be women, women, you want to be men. Bunch of confusion, man. There is no order in the house. When we say order in the house, this is what we mean. Division of labor. Who got the top say in the family? I see, I remember my uncle when he saw, when my brother came to age, he didn't like to see him in the kitchen like that. See? You see? And I grew up around men who liked to be around women too much. There is a problem, man. They are softer. And a lot of them end up to be homosexuals, man. See? So this is a shalom. I hope you're edified. On to the next